Hello there. Welcome to what might be the final installment in this entire series. I genuinely don't know for certain yet. It is going to be the last of the 12 souls, the hogs in the market, but I don't know if there's going to be an epilogue bit, a follow-up, anything like that to deal with the goat, or if this is going to completely finish it. Either way, by the end of this video, we'll have, hopefully, gone and awakened the maiden and found out what on earth is up with that. Right now, though, I need to find out where the hogs in the market are. I'm looking around for anybody who seems out of the ordinary. Get more nails. Alms for the poor. That might be it. That looks new. Let's go. There is a beggar. Clinging to a raggedy shawl, the old panhandler holds out a tin cup with trembling hands. Alms for the poor. A little coin can go a long way. A long way. You bow your head respectfully to the aged fellow, dropping a coin into his cup. There's been a few more grammar errors as we've gone along, I think. Just dropped words, extra words, rogue apostrophes. It's a minor thing, but I've been noticing it. From under his ratty hood, the man gleams a silver-toothed grin at you. Thank you, kind miss. Penny for your thoughts, old-timer. I'm afraid my thoughts are a little muddy as of late. Can't seem to recall what day it is, or when the last time I ate was. Last I remember, I was working at the old hog farm with the other unfortunates. Not quite sure how I ended up back here on the streets. I've had more than a few memories abandon me as well. Say, I must have left a few of my things behind at the farm. Misplaced my boot, and, well, I can't remember what else. I don't suppose you'd do me the kindness of taking a look around the place for me. I'm not as spry as I used to be. At the hog farm, you say? I guess it wouldn't hurt to take a peek. Maybe they have a lost and found. Bless your heart. I do remember that you'll need permission to get through the gates. Those hog sisters run a tight ship. You'll have to go talk to the big hog who runs the butcher shop here in the market. She'll set you up with a work slip. Alright, so we've got possible harvesting of memories. Chopping block. I tell you what, there is a wonderful morbidity that runs through this entire thing. Terrible. Wonderful. The idea of a hog running the butcher shop is like, yeah, it's very in line with everything else. Chopping through a hawk of meat with a gigantic cleaver, the surly-looking swine merely grunts at you when you approach. Excuse me, I heard you were the one to talk to about getting a work slip. Not what you heard. Well, you heard wrong. We got enough good-for-nothing workers. Now buzz off. You glance at the halo of flies buzzing around the pig's scalp. Listen, there must be some way to get a slip. Well, I am running low on ingredients to make the summer sausage, and none of these nincompoops can hold two thoughts in their heads. Tell you what, you get me the things I need and I'll give you your precious work slip. If you need meat chunks, I have so many of them. Roast beast. Thank goodness I've got enough skipper scales. That's close. I'm gonna be out of them at this point. I need one more of the embers because I have been running through them. So, okay. Embers. I'm pretty sure that I can get one of those. I can get loads of them at the don't go that way. At the the burned down sheep's wool shop. That's still there. So we'll just kind of bop over here. And then we'll just kind of bop over there. Gonna need, yes, my trowel is on. Bop, 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 bop. There we go. Let me at him. God, why just one? I need so many. Give me so many. No, why just one? Getting stingy. Okay. With that, though, I can make a roast beast. I'm gonna be in trouble if I need embers for anything else right away, though. For right now, let's just go ahead and run back up there. Oh, there was a nail on the other side of that I missed. Oh well. It will be okay. It will be okay. Back over here. And this way. Alright. Let's get you your summer sausage stuff. God, this place is a mess. Roast beast. You plop the sweet-smelling hawk down onto a relatively clean section of countertop. The pig grunts in acknowledgement. Eggs. I have so many eggs. You push the basket of eggs towards the hog. She holds up each one to a candle flame and oinks in apparent satisfaction. Skipper scales. Your fishy catch still flops about, gasping for water, but the hog puts a stop to that with her hefty cleaver. Head with the market and go northeast and give this to my sis at the gate. The smell of hot dung ought to guide you to the spot. I can hardly contain myself. Well, go contain yourself at the hog farm before I lose my temper. She slaps a work slip down on the table. Take it. Yeah, the smell of, livestock is something. It's very distinct. It tends to be very strong. Even just driving past one of those big trucks on the highway that are full of pigs, very strong. Here we go. Tall pig. Whoa there. No one gets into our hog farm without a work slip. And if you want to work for us, you gotta fit the demographic. And what demographic is that? The kind that don't ask so many stupid questions. Now, you got a work slip or not? I do. You hand over the slip of paper and the hog squints at it with her piggy little eyes. You don't look like you can lift a wheelbarrow, let alone last a good day's work. You're nothing but skin and bones. I've got the work slip, don't I? So let me in. Fine, fine. It's no bacon off my back if you find yourself face down in the mud after your old heart gets out. I see that, workers' comp and unions do not exist here. I feel like I need to organize a workers' revolution in this place. Search the pig's farm for the beggar's belongings. Yeah, there's a distinct difference between the walks on two legs pig and wears clothes pigs and the, butchered for meat pigs here. Okay. The slop trough is overflowing with filth, like something is clogging the drainage hole. A thorough cleaning should dislodge the obstacle. Craft purification water. Please tell me I have the stuff for purification water. No! Alright, which things gave the ghostly ectoplasm? It was the antlered things, right? And the antlered things, taken up by exorcism charms, which means bat wings. Okay. I'm gonna see if I can run around and see if there's more likely places, because that's only one of 3. This gaggle of workers appears to be squabbling over something. Hand it over, I saw it first. Fat chance you already got those good leg wraps while I'm still going barefoot. Give it here. You see the objects of their contention, a dirty old boot. Ah, that must be my friend's forgotten piece of footwear. The workers ignore you and continue fighting over their pathetic prize. I need elf shoes, which means I need the shining lures. I need growth potion. Which means I can make that. And I can make that. Thank goodness. So I just need 3 pairs of elf shoes. And a single growth potion. Okay. Shining lures. Shining lures. Shining lures. Where are those again? I seem to have forgotten, and I seem to have gone blind once more as I... there it is. I've already got 2. 1 more should do me. Okay. So I've got those. So I need the elf shoes. And I need... What was the purification water again? I need that. So I need the bat wings. Okay, so graveyard and village. There's gotta be one more place that is sparkling or grabbing for attention. Pile of wood? No? Got them. Not you. Oh, it's gassy pig, isn't it? This particular pig looks a bit green in the face, and the odors emanating from it are somehow even worse than the local bouquet. What's the matter, Hamlet? Did you eat something that didn't agree with you? Some stomach medicine ought to sort you out. What do I need? Digestive tablet. Okay, thank goodness I have the goblin SNOT for that. So I do have the digestive tablet I can give to him. Ha, not the pickiest either. The sick swine eagerly gobbles up the antacid you offer it. You hear a bubbling sound coming from the pig's stomach, and decide it's best to avert your eyes from the horrors of the natural process. When you look back, the pig has fallen asleep in the mud, looking much happier with its state of being. You turn your attention to the aftermath and gawk at the obvious cause of the beast's indigestion. A large bone. Okay, interesting. I've got a questionable bone. So I need the elf shoes, and I need the back stuff. Oh, in and out and in and out and in and out and back and forth. Let's go. Down to the market. And then over. Okay. So get down to the market square here. Alright. So, number one. Let's get to here. And I need to set up some shiny lures. There should be an elf running around close by. Pretty sure of it. I just need to make sure I don't end up accidentally getting that. There he is. Come here. Come here, little guy. Come here. Give me your shoes. Okay, there's one. Oh, they're jingling around all over the place. It shouldn't be hard to find more of them. I need to get embers while I'm here. God dang it. I need to remember that. Nope, 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 nope. Let me. How am I only getting 1 ember per ash pile all of a sudden? Oh, 2 sprites, really? Okay. So. I need another Jinglefoot. Where's another Jinglefoot? I swear they're everywhere when I'm just running through the place, not looking for them. Suddenly, aha! Hey, buddy. Come here. Come here. Come here. Nothing's wrong. Nothing will hurt you here. Thank you. Alright. 1 more. I just need 1 more. Come on, Jingle Toes. Where'd you go? Ha! Come on, Jingler. Let's go. Guard, look away. You don't want to see this. You don't need to see this. There we go. Don't look at it. No, it's okay. Don't mind me. I didn't need those shoes. Okay, so I need 2 bat wings in order to make an exorcism charm in order to presumably get an ectoplasm, if I'm remembering right. If I'm remembering wrong, then I am just going to absolutely waste some time and be very upset with myself for it. Okay, I think I'm just gonna put this here. Was it a snap trap for bats, or was it a lure? A meat lure? I don't remember. It might have been a meat lure. I think it's a meat lure. Hold on. Goodness knows I've got plenty of meat sticks. That might be the problem. Alright, I'm gonna try the meat lure because I might be misremembering that. Bat? Yes. Give me 2 wings. 2 wings. Let me be lucky. No, no, not this time. Okay. 1 more meat lure. Ah, let's see. Come on, Batty Bat. Batty McBatface. Go for it. Go for it. Go for it. There we go. Okay, so that should make me one of these antlered ghosts. And I'm pretty sure it's the antlered ghosts that give me the ectoplasm. Now, if I could just remember where the antlered ghosts are, that would be most helpful indeed. Is it up this way? It is. Where do they usually hang out? I could swear there was usually one kind of drifting about in a certain area, but, I'm not seeing it. There you are! Nice. Ectoplasm. Good. Bone, that. Okay. So, I've got purification water now. Thank goodness. Okay. Back to the market. Whee! And up we go. I went the wrong way. It's this way. Moo indeed. Oh, blast it all, 1 second. I love it when the phone rings. Okay. We're back, we're back. Go ahead and straighten up this, just need that. Okay, so I need the purification water on the... Okay. Small and metallic. He's got a silver tooth. That's odd. I doubt any of the pigs around here have had much dental work done. And then you guys. Elf shoes. You put down the minuscule slippers. They won't be big enough for anybody. Growth potion. You pop the cork on the growth potion. You sprinkle a couple of carefully measured drops of the growth potion onto the tiny shoes. They make a sound like popcorn and burst into a size much more accommodating to human feet. The bickering workers look over at the source of the noise and their eyes go wide. Hey, look! Are those new shoes? Dropping the old boot in the mud, they rush over to try on the new footwear. Check it out, they got jangly bells on the toes! We'll take the boot. You sort through the collection of objects you've accrued. A silver tooth, a human bone, and a chewed boot. I'm not sure what happened in this horrible place, but I've got a suspicion that the old beggar may have lost more than just his memories here. I better go see him. He'll be missing his boot, at the very least. Yeah, the boot and the tooth, definitely. Like, I don't know about the tooth. Maybe you can reseat that somehow. The bone is really throwing me here. Like, the bone seems like a particular problem. What on earth happened there? You've returned. Did you have any luck finding my... or what was it I lost again? You place the collected remains in front of the man. Do any of these look familiar to you? Oh, that's my favorite boot. I was wondering where that got off to. But what are these? The man runs his fingers over the bone and silver tooth with a creeping realization crossing his face. His skin begins to take on an ephemeral pallor. Oh, he's gone. Am I dead? It would certainly appear that way. Don't feel too bad. These sort of things have a way of sneaking up on us. But I remember now. I was up at the hog farm, but I was too old, too weak to work. The sisters, they said I was useless. They threw me in the feed trough. And then, all those hungry pigs. Oh no, no. How could they do this to me? All my life I was starving. I had to beg for table scraps. And then they fed me to the pigs. I'm very sorry things ended this way. We ought to hold a feast to honor your life properly. A feast? I've never had a feast. Where would we get the food? And who would come? Everyone I know is slaving away for those horrible sows. You cast a glance at the nearby communal cooking pit. I think I have a solution to both these problems. Don't you worry. I'll make sure you have a meal to remember. Alright. Finally, we get to see what this one is. This pit has seen its fair share of community cookouts. Though it isn't in the best shape, it will be enough for what you have in mind. Now then, what should be on the menu? You clap your hands together hungrily. I think pork would be most appropriate. First, I'll have to fashion the proper container. A feast need not be flesh and blood if the spirit is hungry. Porcine effigy. A swine-shaped vessel. Alright, what do I have to do for this? I still have 4 more reagents I have not made yet. I need dough. I need a haunted doll. Oh, that one, the haunted mannequin. That one's... No! Not more of that. Mummified head. Right. So I need some of that. I need some of this. That'll get me the haunted head, and I need another sewing kit. Oh, goodness. Okay, okay. Plenty of that. Good, good, good. So I need the haunted head. The effigy also needs wickerwork. Thank goodness I have a few of those left. No, I need one more. 2 more. God damn it. Alright, I'm out of sticks. I need more sticks. Dough. Okay. So I just need the haunted mannequin, for which I need the head. And then I need a ton of sticks. Well, maybe. I guess it depends. Wait, did I never... That's the guy. Screw that. Meh. Fine. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. Oh, 1 mummified head later. We should be good. Okay, where is it? You don't say. Alright, got that. We've got the haunted doll. Porky Porky. We've got it. And back on up to the cooking pit. Whoop. So yeah, if anybody didn't know, pigs will eat people. It is kind of a terrible, infamous way of disposing of bodies, like to the effect that there's... I think the theory is that there's missing persons that we will never find traces of because probably pigs or other animals got involved. But yeah, pigs are terrifying. They're huge, they're strong, and they will eat absolutely everything and anything. And, wild boars were the worst. There was a reason why so many, like, medieval heraldries have a boar for an emblem. Boars were not just, oh, it's a cute little piggy, why, how is that terrifying? No, 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 they were forces of nature and terror, and you had to use special spears if you were going to hunt them, with crossbars at the top, so that the wild boar, when skewered, did not run down the length of the spear just to gore you with its final act. Horrifying things. Anyhow, first I'll have to fashion the proper container. We've got the porcine effigy. You set the tiny false creature amongst the ashes of the cooking pit. It wriggles and squeals with impotent hunger. Now fatten up this little piggy. I'll start with the smallest pig sister, but I'll need to collect something special to bind her spirit. Small pig switch. Oh, what am I gonna have to do to get that? I guess the problem with, I think I mentioned this last time, the problem with being so late game is there's so many things I don't fully know what to gather more of necessarily, or to craft more of. And so many things have like 2 or 3 layers of crafting just to gather a thing. You can hear the runty swine squealing even before you see her. Holding her crop high, she busies herself admonishing a cluster of poor workers. I had to feed you useless rumps to the meat grinder, you filthy mongrels! Did we pay you to work or to sleep? They recoil from the taskmaster's lashes. You don't pay us at all! Say there, you seem to have gotten an awful lot of use from that grotty old switch. What would you say to a trade? What? A trade? I've had this whipper since I was a wee suckling. No way, no how am I giving up my precious little flog. The Lashmaster 2000. Every pig has her price. I've got rat tails. Oh, I need to... No! I'm not gonna have enough. I need more... I'm gonna need to get more skeeter snoots, aren't I? Pumpkin jack bone. Yep. Alright, let's go. So, we need to, honestly, we need to use the shortcut, because I am not running all the way to the fields and back. But we need a pumpkin jack bone. Nope. Wrong one. This one. Oh, and the pumpkin jacks are all the way over there. Okay, well, hoof it. Absolutely hoof it. Let's move. We've got distance to cover. I think this little witch is an endurance run, really. Give me the bone. Okay. So, I should be able to make the Lashmaster 2000. As advertised in the Overseer Almanac, designed to inflict maximum motivation with minimal effort. Oh boy. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. We're about to use this to destroy all of them. I think I ran past my... No, I didn't. I did a little bit. I did a little bit, because the cow is here, which means my entrance is here. Yes. Whee! So yeah, it's going to be a fair bit of back and forths. So we're going to get the lash from the little piggy. We're probably going to get the cudgel and then the cleaver, if I were to guess. Just in terms of... This is the wrong way! Just in terms of tools that seem to be most used by, various of them. Okay. Every pig has her price. Yeah, we're getting that cudgel off of that one. It's either going to be the cudgel or it's going to be the hat. They're the two most distinct things, and I think it's going to be the cudgel. Alright. Every pig has her price. Is that a Lashmaster 2000 with extra stinging barbs and a rawhide non-slip grip? The one and the only. I thought you were doing such an excellent job keeping these poor exploited souls under your hoof that you deserved a reward. She snatches the whip out of your hands with glee, tossing her old straw lash into the mud without a second glance. Not even saying thank you, she scampers off to test out her newly acquired motivational tool on unsuspecting farm workers. With any luck, she won't have much time to put it to use. That is the goal. I have to go back to the cooking pit? Oh, come on, come on, come on. The other one is right here. Right here. Let me get the cudgel. Okay. I don't know, I swear this one has a bit more running back and forth in it. Now to fatten up, let's start with that. You feed the ratty straw whip into the mouth of the porcine effigy. Despite the thing not having any teeth, you distinctly hear the sound of crunching as it chews up its first meal. The effigy shudders and swells in size, becoming a healthy-sized piglet made of straw. 1 down, 2 to go. For this feast to go off without a hitch, I'll need to gather something important from that swinish middle sister. Of course it's the Tall Pigs Club. Let's go back! Running! Okay. What do you want? Hey you, you're the one who gave my little sister that souped up whipper, ain't you? Well, I do twice as much work as that stinking twerp. This old beaten stick has served me well these long years, but if she gets an upgrade, why shouldn't I? Magnum Browbeater. Sibling rivalry will be the death of them. Sounds good to me. Oh god. I need to make a big stick, which I need 5 little sticks for. And then I'm gonna need another wicked gemstone for which I need that, for which I need this, for which I need this. Oh my goodness. Alright. Let's go. 1 hair of dog, and 5 sticks later, and that should all be in the forest pretty easily. So, we're zooming. Back down to our shortcut, up to the forest. We'll find the guy and his dog, we'll snip the dog hair, we'll get up every single stick I can possibly find because, my goodness, I've been running through them. I'm pretty sure I have everything else, luckily, for this one, though. So hopefully this will be relatively straightforward compared to some of the others. Okay. Logging hatchet, I think I shall. Okay. I'll just pick up everything. Stick, 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 stick. I think the dog's up north, but that's okay. We'll go around. Oh, no, there he is, there he is, there he is. Pupper. I'm also gonna take the opportunity, while I'm here, to dig up some ash. Goodness knows I need a load of it. Is that one? No, it's not. Just, you know, I'm in the area. Oh, there's only the one? I thought that was another one. Damn it. Is that all of them? Well darn. Okay. I imagine little soot sprites have gotten away by now, so no use looking for those, although I have anyway. Okay, so I need tons more sticks. It's a forest, they should, be everywhere. Okay, okay, this is a good place, this is a good place. Get me around. And frankly, I need more than 5 sticks at this point because I have 0, so, many, many, many. Lots, lots, lots. Good, okay. Is there anything else I can chop around here? Doesn't look like it. At least not in this immediate vicinity. Okay. Doing alright. Probably most of the sticks I need. Oh, what are you doing all the way down here? Okay, good. Stick. Stick. Give me the twiggies. Wait, log. Good. Okay. We got all those. Grab that. Oh, come back. Good. Okay. One more for good measure. That was it? Okay. Let's go ahead and do a little crafting of a big stick. It's a big whacking stick. And then I need the wicked gemstone. The magnum browbeater. A persuasive tool of those uninterested in conversation. Okay. Yep, and once we get the stick, we bring it back to the cookout, and then we go and talk to the cleaver, and then we, the other piggy for the cleaver, and then we have to go and make the stuff for the cleaver, and then we swap the cleaver, and then we go back to the pit. And hopefully that will be it. I think we're just gathering them by proxy, basically. The sow takes a few test swings with her new cudgel, making you duck for safety. Ha! Now that's more like it. Solid build. Perfect balance. You won't be needing that cracked old stick anymore. I'll just take it off your hands. Huh? Sure, whatever. It's good as firewood now. She ignores you and goes looking for pine cones or small animals to take a swing at. Luckily, she's slow and her eyes are bad. Okay. We are out of there. Back over to the piggy pit. Let's get to the club. You chop up the well-weathered cudgel into bite-sized pieces and offer them to the small effigy. It wastes no time gobbling up the bits of wood and crunching them to splinters. Satisfied with its second meal of sticks, the simulated pig rumbles and once again grows in size. His ham is almost ready for dinner. It just needs one more helping of soul food. Something special from that brutish butcher would be the last ingredient I need. Oh, the whetstone. Okay, not the cleaver itself, but a whetstone. I guess it kind of makes some sense if you... Okay. You see the enormous swine hacking apart a bunch of meat with her cleaver. Its dull and its chipped blade has clearly seen better days. She sneezes heavily before wiping a glob of snot with the back of her hand. You again. What do you want now? As your dutiful employee, I've been taking it upon myself to improve your meat business. That whetstone of yours looks like it's not doing a great job of keeping your tools sharp. She raises an eyebrow at the worn slab of a grindstone sitting on the countertop. Suppose it might be time to replace the old girl. Just think of how much more brutal you can be with a brand new sharpener. She doesn't know the half of it. Magi Sharp XL. Wrapped with a bow. It's the last ones. Okay. I need one more rabbit's foot. I'm so close. Okay, thank goodness I've got snap traps for that. I've got the cobblestones. A turkey gizzard stone. Okay, okay. That's digestive tablet for a turkey. So it's down in the farm and then up in the mountain. All I need is one more turkey gizzard stone and one more rabbit's foot. I am actually not doing too badly for that. Okay. Alright. Let's go to the mountain first because it's right here. No other reason, just because it's right here. Let's grab this. Where is the closest bun bun? Don't see any signs of movement yet. Nope, not you. Oh, I need a bunny. Give me a... Where's the bunnies? I swear they're everywhere until I go looking for them. Bunny rabbits, not you. There we go. Haha, immediate. Okay. God. Alright, let's go. We need a turkey gizzard stone. I swear that would be it. I swear it. That'll be it. That'll be it. To the fields. To the fields. Okay. There's a turkey down this way. And we just need to basically throw digestive tablets at it until it hacks up a gizzard stone. Eat up, buddy. Yep. Okay. So with that, I should be able to. Just kind of... Whoops! Wrong thing, wrong thing. I need another goblin snot because I accidentally made... I clicked as it was on the gizzard stone and it used up one goblin snot, which I need for that. I cannot believe this. I can't believe this. And I... Okay. I need to go. And I need to... I don't have any smoke things. Oh my god, how did this happen? I need to make a smoke pellet. And then I need to go and get a skeeter snoot. To make a sewing kit. To make a dreadful doll. To scare a goblin and get a goblin snot. I was set. I was all set. I was good to go. I had everything I needed. And then I misclicked. One thing. And now I have a chain reaction of needing to go to the swamp, use a smoke pellet, get a skeeter snoot. Oh my god. This game needs to have an undo. It desperately needs an undo button. If I had been able to go, oh no, I don't need those pellets, and go undo that, I would be fine right now. There would be no problems. And yet, here I am. To the forest. Oh my god. It's because my margins were just that narrow, wasn't it? That's all it is. My margins of supplies were so small that one wasted goblin snot has undone me. Okay. Where are the little buggers? They're past you. There's one. Come on, there was an entire ring of them. If I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do multiple at once. Where the heck is it? Here? Here they are. Drop the snot. Alright. We're good. With that, we make this. And then we make this. And then we head back. Never did go down and find anything in that well. I'm wondering if that's gonna be something that, it's still coming, isn't it? There's gonna be more after all this. God. Okay, let's go, let's go, let's go. Please let me finish the pigs with this. I just want to finish the pigs with this. Okay. I've got you the most marvelous magical whetstone you have ever encountered before in your piggy life. It is going to be amazing. Just think of how much more brutal you could be with a brand new sharpener. Like this. Just another half of it. The sew slowly grinds the blade of her cleaver across the new whetstone, sending flecks of rust flying. She plucks a hair from her own chin and tests the keenness of the blade edge by splitting it in half. Ho-ho, not bad at all. Go on, take this old stone and throw it in the trash bin. Is this just an old brick? No wonder it didn't sharpen anything. Alright. Let's go. Let's go. Time to cook an effigy. Last thing. You toss the old brick into the effigy's ravenous maw and it cracks it to dust within moments. With its final meal of bricks, the porcine simulacrum swells to monstrous proportions. A rattling laugh chills your blood as the old man's spirit looks upon your work. Ha ha! What a proper beggar's feast this is! I thank you for the kind gesture, but I still don't see how this will bring justice to those wretched swine. Just you wait. I have to fire up the barbecue first. Cinderbox. How am I one firefly short? I've been catching fireflies this whole time. One short. Ah! Okay. Last one. Last freaking thing. Ah. Okay. Yep. You know, I mentioned before being like, yeah, a guide to this that's like, here's the minimum amounts you need to gather of each individual thing in order to craft things, in order to gather the other things, and so on and so forth. Like, assuming minimal returns on everything probably could be helpful. It occurs to me, it might not be helpful because it does not account for mistakes made, like the stupid digestive tablets. But, also, it would be potentially useful to be able to go, oh yeah, I'd need 50 fireflies to complete the whole game. And then I could just gather 50 fireflies. You get the hatchet. And presumably I'd be fine. And I would know if I only have 49 fireflies at any one time or something like that. Probably not enough. Now that being said, I'd be using them along the way, so it'd be hard to keep track. Fair enough. It would presumably it'd have to be like, you gather all of these things as you encounter them, like, immediately. Nothing but gather fireflies and run around the fireflies places in the forest for a while. It would be a drag. It would be a slog. It's not worth playing it that way, but God, one short. Okay, I've got the cinderbox. Striking a spark into the pit, you set the tinder alight. You take a step back, watching the orange flames leap high into the air. The porcine effigy blackens as you tend the fire and fuss over the coals. A succulent aroma begins to waft on the wind. The old man licks his translucent lips hungrily. I swear I can almost smell the delicious roast. Ah, if only it were real. Over the sound of crackling logs, you hear a crowd of footsteps come padding down the road towards the cooking pit. Over here, I knew I smelled something good. It's the others, my friends. You've come back. Aye, a ghost! No, wait. Is that old man McGraw? Say it ain't so, old-timer. When you never showed up for the morning head count, all feared the worst. It's true. I ended up as pig food, can you believe that? I worried you all would face the same fate as me. However did you escape the hog farm? It was the strangest thing. The swine sisters started complaining about the weather being too hot, even though it's pretty chilly if you ask me. All of a sudden, they bolted out into the woods, squealing all the way, left the gate wide open and everything. Then we smelled something delightful in the breeze and couldn't resist. It's been so long since we've had anything other than pig slop. Gosh, that smells so good. Is it barbecue? Where'd you get all that food? I hope that it just transformed. Yeah, it did. In place of the bricks, sticks, and straw, I see what we did here. I missed it until now. It is the 3 little pigs, but sideways. The porcine effigy has split into a mountain of delectable sizzling meats. Ham, sausage, bacon, it all looks so delicious. I'm hungry now. What a wonder, it truly is a feast. Thank you. What did I tell you? Enjoy yourself for a little while longer and be at peace. The starving crowd happily helps themselves to the feast, cheering, laughing, and praising the old ghost's name. You see something twinkle amongst the cooling coals of the cooking pit. Warm to the touch, you pick out a piece of greasy gristle from the soot. On closer inspection, it appears to be 3 separate chunks. 1 fat piece, 1 long piece, and 1 small piece. The souls of the pigs. The souls of the stag, the hawk, hogs, and wolf rattle inside your pack like angry insects. That's the last of these villains. Now it's time to put an end to this wretched business with the goat. So, is the goat going to be the last? Is this actually the end, or is the goat going to be the last one? Let's go back home, and let's find out. I'm good with it either way. I'm okay with this being, like, the finale of the story, of, finding out what's up with the Sleeping Maiden kind of all at once, maybe in an epilogue or something. I'm also potentially okay with plot twist. The goat was, even though all of these beings, all of these individuals were absolutely terrible, terrible people who deserved everything that came to them, the goat was playing you for something, and in order to properly save the maiden, as I presume we still want to do, you have to take him down. There's potential in that. However, I don't feel like it's a narrative guarantee, you know? It narratively makes sense, but it doesn't make sense to the exclusion of all else the way that, oh, obviously, the buck was meant to be the king of the mountain, not the stag. You know? Let's go see what this does. The goat paws the floor with a cloven hoof. You've returned. I was beginning to grow impatient. I would have thought patience to be one of your strong suits. But don't fret, I've brought you the last of your souls. Delicious, are they not? You know what to do. The shrine awaits an offering, a golden feather. Shimmering sensations of the hawk wash over you, the nib of a quill scratching on parchment, coins clinking, the sharp snap of a closing padlock. Greasy gristle. Your eyes water at the smell of the hogs. Grunting swine and buzzing flies, cleaver falls onto a wooden block. Blood, bone, meat. A chill runs through your fingers as the stag sockets into the wall. Condescending laughter, schemes in the snow, pride, arrogance, hubris. Your mind sinks into shadow in the presence of the wolf, soft footfalls padding through dried leaves, hot breath, big eyes, sharp teeth. What big eyes you have, grandmother. The collected souls vibrate with incandescent intensity. They seem to melt into the recesses, boiling away into tiny pinpricks of starlight. Soon, nothing remains of them except 12 smoldering scorch marks on the stone wall. Ah, well done. That's that. Our contract is fulfilled. It was a pleasure doing business with you. Hang on. What about your end of the deal? You said you would return my memories to me. Did I? Well, perhaps I misspoke. You never really had any to begin with, my dear. What are you talking about? I just don't remember them. I woke up and met me. Yes, that sounds about right for your very first memory. What? But you told me that I brought this sleeping maiden to you. That I asked you to save her soul. Oh, what I meant to say is that she came to me. She asked me to save her own soul, but it's so very easy to get confused. You, her, really, what's the difference? Dawning realization creeps over you like ice water. Her life was cut short, whether by the wolf's fangs or the hog's cleaver, or under the weight of a dozen other wrongs, I do not know. But in desperation, she called out to me, so we struck a deal. I would save her soul in exchange for theirs. 1 for 12. But it's not like I could just let her go and collect them herself. She needed to stay here, you see, as insurance. So what then? You created me, is that it? To collect those souls on her behalf? Well, I should say that she created you, snipped off a piece of herself to do it. It was all worked out in the contract, of course. And now that contract is fulfilled, panned out nicely for everyone, I'd say. So if you, by which I mean she, ever need to get out of another bind, don't hesitate to give me a shout. Ta-ta for now! The room fills with a flash of blinding light. You blink and the goat is gone, leaving only a goat-shaped hole in the world. What now? Slowly you turn to face the sleeping maiden. You feel sluggish and heavy. You take a strained step towards the gilded coffin. Your legs snap like dried twigs and you crumple to the floor. The cauldron is the last to fall. It resounds with a hollow clang as it bounces off the ground. You slowly open your eyes and see the vaulted ceiling of the hall. You raise your hand to touch the clear crystal surface of the gilded casket. The glass lid slides open effortlessly, and you swing your legs to sit up. The marble floor is smooth and cold under your bare feet. You stoop down to pick up the familiar metal cauldron. Slowly, memories come back at its touch. Okay. I can't say I saw the twist coming that they were one and the same. Yep. Alright, that is the end. The goat did fulfill his end of the deal. Interesting, the witch was the maiden all along. Alright, that's the end of that. Thank you for coming along, if you did so. I know it's been a very long run, given the way I broke it up week after week. So, that being said, we'll see you next time with something else. I'll figure it out. Thanks, and goodbye.